Hello, dear investors. Analytical Service is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. We start with summary information about the company. A little further, we will consider each parameter in more detail. If you're interested, you can pause it. We propose to consider each parameter of the organization carefully. Now we will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals Inc., ticker SUPN. The review was made using current data as of March 28, 2025. According to Classification Guru.Markets, company SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals belongs to the subcategory Neuro. 67 organizations participate in the comparison, and this is very representative. See the order table at the end of this video. Total result for the company in question, 8.5 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 1.5 points. If you look very broadly, within the US stock market as a whole, you can see that the average result for the entire US stock market as a whole is 1.9 points. Against the company's score of 8.5 points, SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals Inc. Comparing the dynamics of a company's share price, SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals, and subcategory shares, we can see that over 12 months the company's shares SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals showed a change of -1%. Against the price dynamics in the subcategory of 10.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Market capitalization of the organization SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals is $1.81 billion, with a subcategory capitalization of $78 billion. SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals has a share of 2.323% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $1.03 billion, with a subcategory capitalization of $31 billion. SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals accounts for a share of 3.356%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals in the subcategory when assessing market value is 2.323%. The book value is 3.356%, which is 44% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, good, 1 point. The company's financial liabilities are $0.031 billion. Debt to book capitalization is 3% of the company's capital. Result on the company's debt obligations, very good, 2 points. The ratio of the company's market value to its profit is 24.5. The average in the subcategory is 0. This is significantly better than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $74 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $109 million, which is 48% more than the current figure. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 2.7. The average for the subcategory is 4.8, and this is 44% lower than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $660 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $980 million. This is 48% more than currently. Assessment of the predicted future revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 11.2%, with the average in the subcategory minus 14.5%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 25.7%. Marginality assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 3.948%, which is 70% more than the market capitalization share. And this fact reflects the discrepancy between the company's market price, SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals, most likely towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is equal to $2,685,000, whereas for the subcategory, $4,564,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 41.2%. Assessment of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per employee is $109.5 thousand. Average for the subcategory, minus $138.7 thousand. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $248,000. Assessment of profit for each employee of the company in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The share of sales for each company employee is $982,000. In the subcategory, there are $957,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3%. Assessment of the share of revenue per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions was 9.5%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.8%. This is a short squeeze risk indicator. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 45% for the company SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals Inc., whereas in the subcategory this level is 53%. Potentially, the subcategory's securities are valued higher than the company's SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals Inc. The company's actual share price is approximately $32.43. The consensus price target for the company's stock is pegged at approximately $38.81. The difference between the actual price and the consensus forecast is approximately 20%. Let's look at the order table, which is available. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made this season by the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open, link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of the company's securities SUPERNUS Pharmaceuticals, information and reference assessment System.GURU.Markets, a decision is made. Open a buy deal at a price of $32.42 per share. The order was opened due to the fact that the company has a relatively high valuation. The company was assessed using the assessment criteria, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 35.68. Stop loss is set at 29.16. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss, then the order is closed automatically based on the results of the exchange session on April 27, 2025. Or on the last working day before this date. Ticker TSHA will be a balancing sell order. The video on the balancing order will be or has already been published on the channel. When closing one of the orders, main or balancing, the opposite order is fixed at the actual price. Thank you very much for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru Markets.